Hi guys, Ursa Dia here, and I'm back with another Otomania episode. I know that these haven't been coming out regularly because they're supposed to be every other Monday, but it's been like every couple of Mondays, so it seems like forever. But I've just been really stretched thin between my graduate classes and work. But this was an idea that I've had for a while. I don't know if I mentioned it at my Otomania 1 year anniversary live stream. But I've had this idea since then. I feel like I talked about it, but I don't know. But essentially, I'm doing the Hunger Games, which if you guys have been following Otomania for a while, you guys might remember that I did this back in, I think, November. But I did just an Otome where each district was like a different series. This one's essentially the same thing, except instead of doing a bunch of different Otome games, it is all just UtaPri members. And it's actually kind of funny because there was like exactly 24. And so I was like, wow, this worked out perfectly. So let's get into the districts. So what essentially I did was Starish I paired by the original roommates, and then Heavens I kind of paired as their counterparts to Starish, and you guys will see what I mean when I go through it. And then I split Quartet Night in half, and then I did the extra characters with their counterparts essentially. So District 1 we have Itoki Otoya and Ichinose Tokiya. District 2 we have Hijirikawa Masato and Jinguji Ren. District 3 we have Shinomiya Natsuki and Kurusu Sho. Then District 4 is a bit tricky because Starish and Heavens has odd numbers of members. So I paired Aijima Seshil with Amakusa Shion, who is his essentially counterpart within Heavens. So this is the only group that's split between two groups. Then District 5 we have Otori Echi and Otori Eiji. So you guys can kind of see Echi is always Otoya's counterpart, and Eiji is Tokiya's counterpart. So that's kind of how I set it up for Heavens. So District 6 is Sumeragi Kira and Kiruin Van, which are their counterparts. You can even tell by the colors match. District 7, Mikado Nagi and Hyoga Yamato, who I'm kind of low-key hoping dies first, but I'm also kind of biased against him because I love Sho. You guys know, if you guys watch this show a lot, you know Sho is one of my top guys, and I don't like Yamato because he's essentially Sho's enemy, I guess. In District 8 is Kurosaki Ranmaru and Mikaze Ai. District 9 is Kotobuki Reiji and Kamyu. I did not forget Kamyu's last name. Kamyu doesn't have a last name, so in case somebody comments that down below, there's a reason why his is only his name and not a first and last. District 10 I have Tsukimiya Ringo and Hyuga Ryuya. They're a pair, they're the teachers in the first season. Ringo is a boy, just in case, for people who don't know, Ringo is a boy. District 11 are the only two females. It's Nanami Haruka, who when I was typing this in almost wrote Nanase Haruka, which is completely different character, completely different series. And Shibuya Tomochika, who in my opinion is best girl, but I also don't care for Haruka. District 12 is, of course, Shining Saotome and Raging Otori. I kind of had to put them in. I also realized while I was putting them in that both of them have two sons within their respective groups, because Shining Saotome has Starish and obviously Quartet Night. But within Starish he has two sons. And then Raging Otori within heavens has 2 sons. So I think that's really funny, but it's also like interesting because like you can clearly tell who like Otoris are because like it's literally their last name, but heavens has no freaking clue. Spoilers! I probably should have said spoilers. I'll put something flashing, but yeah, that's like a spoiler within the game. They don't talk about it at all in the anime, which honestly pisses me off because I'm like, it's such like a major plot point within like the games. But yeah, fun. I won't say which Starish members out of the 7 are Saotome's sons, but there are 2 of them, and they don't realize that they're half brothers. So proceed. So this is the Bloodbath, which is essentially like when they're all like around the cornucopia. As the tributes stand on the podium, the horn sounds. Otoya repeatedly stabs Ranmaru to death with sighs. Shining takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Natsuki runs away from the cornucopia. Sho stays at the cornucopia for resources. Haruka runs away from the cornucopia. Tomochika runs away from the cornucopia. Ren stays at the cornucopia for resources. Nagi grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Van runs away from the cornucopia. Shion scares Echi away from the cornucopia. Yamato grabs a jar of fishing bait while Ai grabs fishing gear. Kemiya runs away from the cornucopia. Kira runs away from the cornucopia. Oh, whoops, okay. I put all of them so it would just have their first name, but I must have messed up on AG's, but I'm just going to call him AG. AG, Reiji, that rhymes. That's fun. AG, Reiji, and Tokiya get into a fight. Tokiya triumphantly kills them both. Nice, Tokiya. Ringo, Sessile, and Reijing work together to get as many supplies as possible. Masato grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Ryuya retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Day 1. Echi scares Yamato off. Van discovers a river. Otoya discovers a river. Sessile attacks Masato, but he manages to escape. Tokiya receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. That checks out. I mean, he did kill 2 people. Tomochika injures herself. Ren, Shining, Kira, and Shion raid Ryuya's camp while he's hunting. Ringo begs for Kamyu to kill him. He refuses, keeping Ringo alive. Low-key, that honestly kind of seems like in character for Ringo. Reiji tries fishing with the trident, or tries to spear fish with the trident. Sho sprains his ankle while running away from Nagi. That's kind of sad. Haruka discovers a river. Ai collects fruits from a tree. Natsuki fishes. Fallen tributes. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ranmaru, District 8. Otori Eiji, District 5. Reiji, District 9. Night 1. Kamyu, Ai, Sessile, Reijing, and Shion sleep in shifts. Haruka passes out from exhaustion. Otoya tends to Ryuya's wounds. Shining, Ringo, Van, and Ren sleep in shifts. Masato attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Natsuki, Nagi, Tokiya, Tomochika, and Yamato sleep in shifts. Sho and Echi sleep in shifts. Kira receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Day 2. Echi thinks about home. Ren collects fruit from a tree. Haruka makes a slingshot. Tomochika travels to higher ground. Tokiya receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ringo discovers a river. Oh god, I can't read today. Van tends to Nagi's wounds. Reijing practices his archery. Kira sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Ai scares Yamato off. Shion scares Ryuya off. Natsuki receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Otoya poisons Shining's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. R.P. Otoya, but also low-key I could see that happening. Kamia searches for a water source. Masato makes a wooden spear. Sesshiel goes hunting. Sho travels to higher ground. Arena event. The remaining tributes begin to hallucinate. Kira survives. Tomochika survives. Ryuya eats a scorpion thinking it's a delicate dessert. Does he survive though? Because I think you can technically eat scorpions. Nagi survives. Raging survives. Sho survives. Yamato and Haruka decide to jump down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit of rocks. R.I.P. them. Sesshiel eats a scorpion thinking it's a delicate dessert. So I'm assuming that probably means that they die. Ichi survives. Kamyu drowns Shining, who he thought was a shark trying to eat him. Wow, brutal. Honestly, I expected Kamyu to think something was a dessert. Ringo survives. Shion drowns Natsuki, who he thought was a shark trying to eat him. Ai eats a scorpion thinking it's a delicate dessert. Wow. Even robots get hallucinations. Ren survives. Van eats a scorpion thinking it's a delicate dessert. Tokia survives. Masato hungs a tracker-jacker nest, believing it to be a pillow. For those who aren't familiar with the Hunger Games series, tracker-jackers are essentially like high-key, like powerful wasps that you really don't want to mess with. Fallen tributes. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Otoya, District 1. Ryuya, District 10. Yamato, District 7. Haruka, District 11. Sesshiel, District 4. Shining, District 12. Natsuki, District 3. Ai, District 8. Van, District 6. Masato, District 2. Night 2. Ringo convinces Kira to snuggle with him. I would love to see that happen. I think that would be hilarious because Kira's very, like, serious, like, doesn't show a lot of emotion, and Ringo is, like, crazy. That'd be so funny. Raging tends to his wounds. Tokia and Kamyu huddle for warmth. Ren, Shion, and Tomochika sleep in shifts. Sho and Eiichi hold hands. What is with this, Sho and Eiichi like? Last time they were, like, sleeping in shifts or, like, working together or something. Now they're holding hands. This is a weird-ass ship. I don't approve of it. Nagi attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Day 3. Nagi discovers a river. Tokia collects fruits from a tree. Sho practices his archery. Ren stalks Kamyu. Raging discovers a river. Ringo forces Eiichi to kill Shion or Kira. He decides to kill Shion. Honestly, that low-key checks out. I mean, like, Kira and Eiichi have been, like, super tight since, like, the beginning of Heavens because they were 2 of the 3 original members. And also, Shion canonly is probably one of the most pathetic Heavens characters, in my opinion. I mean, the dude freaking hid in a closet, man, because he didn't want to do his, like, assignment because he was scared. But that's just my opinion. It's probably not a hot take, but I don't care. Tomochika thinks about home. Fallen tributes. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Shion, District 4. Night 3. Oh, wait, okay. I was like, did we skip day? And then I was like, nope. Night 3. Kamyu passes out from exhaustion. Eiichi, Tokia, and Sho cheerfully sing songs together. Okay, I mean, singing songs kind of, like, checks out, but I think it's funny that, like, Eiichi and Sho are, like, still together. Tokia just joined them. Aw, Tomochika dies from an infection. R.I.P. best girl. Ringo receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Honestly, I'm surprised Ringo survived so long. Ren sets up camp for the night. Nagi and Raging talk about the tributes still alive. Kira dies from an infection. R.I.P. Kira. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Eiichi decides not to go to the feast. I mean, honestly, his family's already, like, in the games, his dad's still alive, his brother's dead. It makes sense he wouldn't go. Ringo stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Ren decides not to go to the feast. Tokia decides not to go to the feast. Kamyu steals Raging's memoirs. Sho shoots a poisonous blow dart into Nagi's neck, slowly killing him. Low-key, I'm fine with that. I think it's interesting that, like, when Heavens first was introduced and they only had 3 members, Sho and Nagi were made to be, like, pitted against each other because, like, Sho is, like, the, like, short Shota, like, boy of Starish, and Nagi is the Shota, like, short boy of Heavens. Granted, he's also, like, 13, whereas Sho's, like, 18, so it's, like, a very big difference. Because Nagi can still grow. Sho is unfortunately stuck. But I think that's, like, an interesting, like, pairing to be killed, because once they added more members, Nagi ended up being pitted against Natsuki instead of Sho. Day 4. Sho overhears Ringo and Kamyu talking in the distance. Tokia hunts for other tributes. Dude, Tokia is, like, bloodthirsty. Ren injures himself. Echi collects fruit from a tree. Raging practices his archery. He's doing a lot of archery. Fallen tributes. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tomochika, District 11. Kira, District 6. Nagi, District 7. Night 4. Ringo stabs Kamyu while his back is turned. Raging receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tokia dies from an infection. R.I.P. Tokia. Ren loses sight of where he is. Echi stabs Sho in the back with a trident? No, that's literally like a backstabbing betrayal. They were so close. They were partnered through, like, this entire thing. You see, this is why I hate Echi. Like, he's just like a backstabber. Like, even in, like, the show, like, I hate him so much. Honestly, he's my least favorite character out of, like, all 3 groups. And probably all together. Like, I don't like Yamato, but, like, I wish Echi died. Like, and I've mentioned this before, but it's solely because of how he treats Otoya in the 4th season, and how at the very end he just gets forgiven for it. I hate that so much, because he's just so manipulative, as we can clearly see with him backstabbing my boy. How dare he? Now I'm hoping Ringo wins. I think it would be funny if Ringo wins. Day 5. Well, Ren makes a slingshot. Raging stabs Ringo in the back with a trident. R.I.P. Ringo. Echi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Arena event. A tsunami rolls into the arena. They misspelled that word. Well, they didn't misspell it, they put it twice. Ren defeats Raging, but throws him into the water to make sure he dies. Yeah, gotta be safe. Double tap that shit. Echi is swept away. Fallen tributes. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Kamyu, District 9. Tokia, District 1. Sho, District 3. It's like 3 fingers, right? R.I.P. Sho. F in chat for Sho. And F in chat for Ringo, District 10. Who I honestly did not expect to last this long. Raging, District 12. Echi, District 5. Which means the winner is Ren from District 2. I was not expecting that. I honestly didn't think he was going to win. But you know, he came in, he like took that at the end. So placements. Ren, winner, District 2, 1 kill. Echi, second place, District 5, 2 kills. Raging Otori, third place, District 12, 1 kill. Ringo, fourth place, District 10, 1 kill. Sho, 5th place, District 3, 1 kill. You know, top 5, not too bad. Tokia, 6th place, District 1, 2 kills. I think he had the most kills in the game. No, he tied with Eichi. Kamyu, 7th place, District 9, 1 kill. Nagi, 8th place, District 7. Kira, 9th place, District 6. Tomochika, 10th place, District 11. Shion, 11th place, District 4, 1 kill. Masato, 12th place, District 2. Van, 13th place, District 6. I, 14th place, District 8. Natsuki, 15th place, District 3. Saotome, 16th place, District 12. Sashil, 17th place, District 4. Haruka, 18th place, District 11. Yamato, 19th place, District 7. Ryuya, 20th place, District 10. I didn't realize that these two died one place within each other. Honestly, part of why I ended up doing, like, nicknames for them and just going with their first name was because there were 3 Otoris, but also, like, the Hyuga brothers. I didn't realize that they died one after another. R.I.P. the Hyuga brothers. Otoya, 21st place, District 1, 1 kill. Reiji, 22nd place, District 9. Eiji, 23rd place, District 5. And Ranmaru, 24th place, District 8. I'm really surprised that Ranmaru died so fast. And then this is a summary. And I think, yeah, okay, so they had the district placements. So I already read through all of these placements, but the placements of the districts is District 2, District 5, District 12, District 10, District 3, District 1, District 9, District 7, District 6, District 11, District 4, and District 8. You know when you say a word so many times that it starts to not sound correct? That's what just happened. Also, reading it, it started to, like, not look like how you would spell district. And for the kill count, we have Eichi and Tokia at 2 kills, Reijing, Ren, Sho, Shion, Kamyu, Otoya, and Ringo with 1 kill each. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this UtaPri Hunger Games. I thought it was really interesting. I'm happy some of my characters made it very far. I'm very bitter about Eichi's and, like, backstabbing betrayal, like, quite literally a backstabbing betrayal, because, like, he and Sho were, like, together the whole time, which I thought was very weird, and so I think that kill was definitely, like, hardcore. But I was surprised that, like, Ringo survived that far. I did not think Ringo would survive that far at all, but it was really interesting. I did not expect Ren to win. He, like, kind of silently crept up there. Like, he didn't do much, and then he just came in at the end and was like, I'm a win. But yeah, that was really fun. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought. If you guys thought a certain member was going to win, let me know. And if you guys want to see this again, either yet again with, like, UtaPri or a different show or series, or if you want, like, one of the original ones that I did where I had, like, different shows and series, like, let me know. Like, this is, like, really fun. It's easy to set up, and I enjoy narrating and, like, just seeing, like, the betrayal. So definitely let me know what you guys think and if you want more of, like, this type of Otomania. And yeah, I will hopefully be trying to keep Otomania coming. I have a couple of days off this week, so I'm really going to try to, like, record in advance. So hopefully Otomania will be more, like, better about being posted. But yet again, apologies if I just don't have the time or energy to. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for when I do actually post Otomania episodes or other fun videos on my channel. I know I haven't been posting a lot of K-pop reaction videos, but this coming August, almost like all of my favorite groups are having comebacks, so I'm really excited. So there will be lots of those coming in August. So definitely go and check those out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye.